James Murdoch is taking another step out of the public eye. British broadcaster BSkyB has announced that Murdoch has stepped down as its chairman. Now, Murdoch is leaving under a cloud of controversy as Britain's Parliament investigates a phone hacking scandal that led to his departure from News International. Atika Schubert joins me now with more from London. Atika, not entirely surprising that he's gone, but what's it going to mean for News Corp?
Well, not entirely surprising, but remember when he stepped down from News International, the spin from News Corp was that he was doing so to focus on the TV business, and now it does seem he's also retreating from the TV business as well. What we know now is that BSkyB has put out an official statement, and they have said that James Murdoch has written to the board. He will step aside as chairman, but he will stay on the board as a non-executive director. And in that letter to the board, he specifically says, addresses those allegations that have been surrounding News International and the phone hacking. And he says, quote, "I have been transparent in my evidence and have behaved ethically at all times. However, there continues to be extensive and voluminous commentary around these matters." And he talks about his awareness of that this could become a lightning rod for BSkyB, and that he's hoping that his resignation will ensure that there is, quote, "no false conflation with events at a separate organization." So this is very clearly an effort to try and keep what's happening at News International and with that newspaper division from spreading to any other part of the Murdoch media empire.
Yeah, BSkyB, of course, something that Rupert Murdoch wanted to own outright. He owns a large amount of it. But what sort of damage is yet to come from all of this? There is a key report coming out about the phone hacking scandal in the next few days.
Well, it's the timing of this that's also interesting. He's actually stepped aside before the report has been released. This is, of course, the report of the parliamentary committee that's been looking into the extent of the phone hacking at News International and the roots of it, and also specifically whether or not there was a cover-up at the highest levels of News International. And this is where the focus has really been on James Murdoch, because several emails that have come up in this investigation seem to indicate that James Murdoch knew about the extent of phone hacking much earlier than expected, and then attempted to make a legal settlement that would, in effect, try and cover it up. These are what the allegations are. James Murdoch has said he's never covered up anything, and he says that once he knew the extent of it, he tried to fix the problem. So this committee report on what they found is expected in just a few weeks' time. So it was a question of whether or not he would resign before the report was out and try and save BSkyB from being further tainted, or after, when perhaps a very critical report would come out.